Hello and welcome to Program Your Life. You're on a journey to achieving wealth and abundance in your life. This video is inspired by the work and research of Dr. Joe Dispenza, who is an American neuroscientist, researcher, lecturer, and motivational speaker, and Louise, who was a famous American motivational author and the founder of Hay House. What are your thoughts on money? Do you have negative or positive thoughts? If you have negative thoughts on money, you are poverty-oriented, so always pay attention to what you're thinking about money. Focus on the next statement I will say. Money is the easiest thing to obtain. What is your reaction to it? Did it make you angry? Do you believe it? Are you thinking this is untrue? Well, if I've evoked a negative emotion or thought, this is resistance from your side. Resistance to money and abundance. This is exactly what we need to work on. We have to open the channel to receiving the flow of money. You need to stop worrying about money. Love your bills. People think bills are punishment for them and they find ways to avoid paying the bills. Let me tell you something. Bills are a blessing because the provider believes that you are affluent enough and gives you the service or product first. Bills confirm your ability to pay and earn, and honestly, this is an achievement and you should be happy and proud of it. Pay the bills happily. And if you pay them with resentment, money has a hard time coming back to you. Pay with happiness, and you will open a gate to allow money and abundance into your life. Treat your money as your friend, and not something you simply put into your wallet or bank. Your security in this life is not your job or bank account or the properties you may have bought. Your security in this life is your ability to connect and align with the cosmic power that creates all things. The power within you and the power that flows in your body is the same power that provides you everything you need. Do you know that this universe is abundant and has a lot to offer you if you choose to believe it? Have a positive attitude to everything in your life, and you will see yourself and your life heading in a positive, abundant direction. Affirm everything that brings you anything, whether it's a call from a loved one or an email from the office. All these are bringing you prosperity, and they are ultimate expressions of love. If you receive bills, thank the company for trusting you to pay. Bless everything and expect your life to be joyous. Louise shared that she used to bless everything in her life, even if it was just a doorbell, believing that it only brings good into her home. Expect your life to be good and joyous. The ideas that I'm sharing with you today were shared by Louise. Once a hooker came up to her hoping to increase his business, and Miss Hay shared the same ideas. And he had increased his business in months. He enjoyed the beauty of his increasing investments. Now that you're hearing about someone else's abundance, rejoice it. Do not delay your own prosperity or abundance by being jealous that someone else owns more than you. Never criticize how people use their money. It's their money, and they can use it however they want. Every person on earth is under the law of their own consciousness. You need to manage and take care of your own thoughts. Bless other people's abundance and believe there is so much more in the universe for you. There is a law of demand and supply, and demand comes first, and it is supplied to where it is needed. For example, you see poorest families living in villages, but they still manage to bring together money for their next meal. You must understand that your prosperity consciousness is not dependent on money, but it is the flow of money that is dependent in your prosperity consciousness. If you believe more will come in your life, it will. It will for sure. Close your eyes and imagine an ocean in front of you. You see, there is no end to it. It is vast, and this is exactly the abundance that's available to you. Say, this is the abundance that I'm seeing for myself. Now, look at your hands. Are you holding a container? What sort of container are you holding? Is it a paper cup, a teaspoon, a bucket, a tub, or maybe you have a pipeline connected to the ocean of abundance? Look around and see there are people. They're also holding types of containers. No matter how many people there are or what type of container they're holding, there is a lot for everyone. No one can rob off each other. There's no way you or anyone can drain the oceans dry. Now you need to think this. The container you are holding is your consciousness, and you can always exchange it for a larger container. I would like to teach you an exercise today. This exercise is used to get the feeling of expansion and unlimited supply. Open your arms and stretch them to the sides. Be receptive to all abundance and good the universe can give you. Remember, that the universe can only give you as much as you have in your consciousness. Also, remember that you can always create more in your consciousness. Increase your ability to create more and more. You must also remember that you can never create prosperity by thinking about the lack of money. Don't dwell on the money that you do not have. Be grateful for what you have. Open your consciousness to new ideas of money and let the money flow in. Never think that your money goes out faster than it comes in. This is poverty thinking, and you do not want that. The universe will only respond and give you what you believe about yourself and about money. You need to ponder over your thoughts and identify the thoughts that are negative. Pay attention to anything negative you may have thought about money in the past and let it go. These negative thoughts about money are not good for abundance. Sometimes people believe that they can solve all their problems by winning a lottery ticket. This is poverty thinking. Yes, you can buy lottery tickets for fun, but never depend on them. Most people who have won lotteries have lost their money in 2 to 3 years and are in worse financial situations. So let me tell you, if you think winning a lottery will solve your problem, it won't, because it will not change your consciousness. Instead, you believing and telling the universe that you only deserve money by chance. You only need to change your consciousness to bring in money, and let me tell you, you'll get more than winning a lottery. That money will be yours by the right of your consciousness. Another way you might be repelling money and abundance is by being dishonest or stealing money. You saying to the universe that you do not deserve good in life and you have to sneak around and steal it. It is time for you to identify your beliefs and thoughts. Create a new way of thinking, a new mindset around money and abundance. Open your mind to receiving abundant money. There is a prosperity affirmation recommended by Louise, and let me share it with you. Repeat it every day. I prosper. My income is constantly increasing. Consistently practice and believe it will make it come true for you. Always be honest and honorable. Never cheat around to get money, and always treat others with respect, whether they are your family or your office colleagues. Treat others with generosity. Thank your life and universe for what it has given you. Be grateful and open yourself to receiving more. Use an affirmation by Louise every day. Say, I'm a magnet for money. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. Wherever it is that I work, I'm deeply appreciated and well compensated. I live in a loving, abundant, harmonious universe, and I'm grateful. I'm now willing to be open to the unlimited prosperity that exists everywhere. Life supplies all my needs in great abundance. I trust life. The law of attraction brings only good into my life. I move from poverty thinking to prosperity thinking, and my finances reflect this change. I express gratitude for all the good in my life. Each day brings wonderful new surprises. I pay my bills with love, and I rejoice as I write out each check. Abundance flows freely through me. I deserve the best, and I accept the best now. I release all resistance to money, and I now allow it to flow joyously into my life. My good comes from everywhere and everyone. Trust your consciousness, and in no time, you will have abundance in your life. Keep practicing.